It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the lounge room here on Level 3. So glad that you've joined us on this monumentous episode. Talking about bad times, droughts. I mean, you were so desperate that you sticky taped 2 GameCubes together.
And then played a GameCube game in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Wii actually plays the GameCube
fully,
games.
Just plug it straight in, your controls, everything. I use my Wavebird at home playing Melee, so yeah, no problem. And it was really good. It was really good revisiting all these great games that got missed out on, and I don't know. I really think it was a missed opportunity on Nintendo's part. It's amazing that they, the GameCube went terribly. The Wii's going fantastically, and they're just so very different in their approaches. So.
Definitely, people are getting desperate. I mean, just the other day, I saw the weird kid playing Snake on his Nokia 5110.
Please, 5110, like he owns that. He's got 4 more payments left to go.
It's on lease. But I mean, I've gone back looking for stuff, and I've been so desperate that I've been pulling out games
that didn't even exist.
Didn't even get a release date. I'm digging that deep for things, and I found something that EA didn't want you to play, Jason.
Well,
they never wanted.
Well, it's a pity that wasn't black, but whatever.
And then they had something awesome like this game, and just didn't even give it the release that it deserved.
Well, let's surprise them and not tell them what it is until they go to the actual review.
This will be thrilling. Thrill Kill is an absolute classic fighting game on the PlayStation 1 that EA never wanted you to play. But did you play it? Well, did you? Wow, I shouldn't have actually been able to hear your response. Anyway, that aside, interestingly enough, this game was property of Virgin Interactive just before EA bought them out. EA purchased them weeks before this game was due to hit the shelves in store. And EA says, bugger that, no, we are not putting this game out. They said this contains too much senseless violence and we don't want to be a part of it. So not only did they put the kibosh on this game, they also held the rights so that no one else could release this game and meant for it never to see the light of day ever again. The story goes, however, the disgruntled employees inside the ex-Virgin Interactive, now EA, were so angry that this game that they'd been working on wasn't going to be released that they leaked it online so that anyone who wanted to get their hands on it could download it and have it for free. Absolutely nothing. The big deal about this game was that it allowed 4 players to fight simultaneously on one screen, something that had never been seen on the PS1 before. This game had a very, very good engine behind it, and that engine was later used in games like Wu-Tang, Shaolin Style, and some of the early X-Men games, the Mutant Academy games. I'm not saying they were good games, just that the engine was used in those titles. The characters in the game were manifestations of their crimes or their vices, because they were down in hell and there was a demon lord who wanted them to fight, and the prize for the victor was a redemption, and once again a chance at life. They could be reborn. Now, some of my favourite characters were Cletus, the cannibal, who wielded half a leg as a weapon, which was particularly awesome, and Belladonna, the sexy nurse slash French maid, who would use moves like riding her opponents around like a donkey and shoving an electrified rod down their throat. Yeah, well, I can't see why this game got banned at all. What made this game different than other fighters was that it didn't have a health bar per se. In fact, you had a kill meter that, instead of depleting, would actually rise as you had successful attacks. Now, once this meter was full, you got to do one of your kills, and this is an instant kill by pressing one button on any of the other combatants in the arena that you choose or that you can catch in time. This game had a brilliant engine, worked very, very well, and by today's standards, really isn't that violent and that shocking. When I think about the fact that Thrill Kill never got its proper release, I feel my urge to kill rising. Good times and great classic hits here on Level 3. And
I think that slogan might be trademarked. Don't quote me on that.
Very glad that you're here with us. And I just want to mention briefly, one of our neighbours starts Holly Valance. getting a role in Red Alert 3.
Yes. Yes.
Bit of a clap
The Red Alert 3, the Command & Conquer series was always known for its, like the Red Alert series was known for its great cinematics in between.
Yeah.
This one's got Tim Curry. Who else? Ben Kingsley, I think, makes an appearance.
Yeah, they've got some huge names into it. And that's good. And of the Command & Conquer series, Red Alert was always the best.
Well, I don't know. I'm not an RTS boy.
Oh, okay, cool. Red Alert was, with the little dogs and they could sniff out spies. Just good. It was just plain good. That hasn't been trademarked. Oh, wait.
Wait, no.
I'm so glad. And apparently they pulled some actors from different
Jenny
fields.
McCarthy was in it, which is interesting. Like,
doesn't she make arty films normally?
Well, I guess you could go that way.
I don't know. If they're shot in black and white, they're
let's just say that I've seen some anatomic photos of her, just to check if everything was in the right spot. And yes, actually everything was in the right spot.
That's good. And
I checked from many angles as well. It was definitely all in the
multi-angle
right
cam.
Totally.
If we didn't have such a lazy cameraman, that'd be what level 3 would be like.
Wow, that's just creepy. It looked like Sasquatch hunting. End of another show.
If you think there were shocking videos on the internet before.
Wow.
Now it's even worse.
Notice there's no glass cups on the table. Just a thought. End of the show. Let's end it. We've got a minute left.
That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
I can't believe
it is.
that.
It's horrible.
It's been good times, and hopefully this drought will end soon. We've got some stuff coming up.
Well, we got Skate, Street Fighter next month.
Yep. Keep your eyes out for the Wii personal trainer.
Destroy All Human.
Yeah.
What?
The next Sims on PC. There is stuff out there for all tastes. Whatever you're into, whatever floats your boat.
I would argue that Sims would negate any sense of taste, but that's fine. That's fine.
Different strokes rule the world. Yes, they do. I'm so glad that you've joined us here on this.
Start with Zig and Zag and then end on that.
I'm so glad that you've joined us for this episode of Level 3. And whether you're in your lounge room, bedroom, on the train, on a boat, I hope
Matter of fact, I've got one now. That one hasn't been trademarked, I'm sure.
I'm very glad that you joined us. And please do continue to game on. Yes.
Yes.
Thanks.